I have another wonderful question here, and it's about social emotional skills and emotional regulation, right? How do we help our children manage their emotions so that they can learn independently? I think that's a great question in today's scenario, right? We have so much stress around us, and I think the parents are stressed too. So the first thing I want to say is I know parents are anxious, and as parents, you know, we're all doing the best we can, and we need to be kind to ourselves. And I think one thing that's very valuable is, as a parent, taking care of yourself is important, because if you are centered, you're going to be more centered with your child, and you're going to be able to model kindness and patience and calmness with your child, right? So first rule, I would say for parents, particularly in today's scenario, take care of yourself. You know, take care of yourself first, make sure you feel centered and calm so that you're able to then help your child calm herself down, right? Now, there are many different things we can do with young kids. I think with very young kids, touch is very important. So cuddling your children, holding your children, being there for them, reading together with children, it's a great bonding experience. It has both educational value, but also it's a wonderful way to connect with a child. And for children, it can calm them down. Playing with your children, right? So just spending quality time where you feel centered and calm and you're able to connect with your child. That's very important, particularly with young kids. I also think as children are growing older, trying to get them to do a little bit of mindfulness. We talked about mindfulness earlier today. You know, just helping children kind of breathe deeply, focus on their breathing, focus on calming their minds, maybe having them visualize something calm or beautiful, so that they can again be centered, right? Sometimes with kids, as they're growing older, you can try a little bit of yoga. Getting kids to exercise, I think one of the things I've been worried about with this pandemic is that so many of our children are actually at home and not exercising like they used to, right? So making sure that kids are doing some exercise, focusing on their breathing, spending some quality time with them, all of these things can help a child regulate their own emotions. Now, as children grow older, you may also want to talk about their emotions in more detail. So helping children think through and talk about how they're feeling can also be very valuable, right? And having those conversations to help kids become aware of what am I feeling and why am I reacting the way I react, and how do I calm myself down? What are things I can do to calm myself down, right? What are my triggers, things that get me agitated? How do I identify those? How do I then learn how to calm myself down? Maybe I need to go draw. Maybe I need to read a book in peace. Maybe I need to focus on my breathing. But helping children learn to regulate their emotions is a life skill. And we know, all the research shows us that kids learn best when they are calm. And we know that, right? We all work optimally when we feel a little more centered, when we're not agitated in our minds.